The gauntlet has been thrown down, Miami Valley. How fast can you eat a cheesesteak sub? Well, the Submarine House has issued that challenge again this year.
And Chris Mulcahy has taken up that challenge on behalf of all of us here at Fox 45 in the morning. So, Chris, I know you're fired up because of that pep talk I gave you earlier today.
Dan, you made me feel great. Before I was really nervous. Not gonna lie, I still am nervous, but once I hit that crunch time, I'm gonna power on through. And I have last year's champion. We have Chris Mick, 2011 champion of this event. How you doing this morning?
Doing very well. Doing very well.
All right, so last year, the goal is to qualify this is to do 16 minutes or less. What was your time last year?
I think I finished the finals in 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
2 minutes and 19 seconds. 2 minutes and that. Okay, so how do you prepare for something like this?
Well, I've been doing a lot of training, really. Ever since I was born, I've been eating, so that really helps. You know, the experience factor, and 27 years as of last year, so this year will be 28 years of experience. That's really what I take into this.
All right. Well, my experience, I got 25 years of eating, but how come you can do it so much quicker than I can?
I'm a little bigger. That probably helps.
Yeah, that is true. All right, so you were saying there were some preliminary things you do the night before. What do you do?
I like to drink a gallon of water, try to stretch my stomach out, maybe eat a big salad, a lot of lettuce, that type of thing.
So starving yourself before this was a terrible idea?
Yeah, probably. Your stomach's gonna shrink up a little bit. Gonna be hard to finish.
All right, well, that is great. So Chris Mick just assured me that I am destined for failure. But do you know what? I have to represent Fox 45 this morning, so I'm going to do the best I can. I think they should give you 2 subs, but is that unfair?
Probably a little unfair, but, nothing like a little gluttony to get your morning started.
Do you know what? I agree. I'm going to get down to it. All right, it's going to be a one-on-one sub action. That's going to be coming up. We interviewed the champion. Maybe I'll be a champion. We will see. Don't go anywhere.
Well, he should limber up a little, maybe a few calisthenics.
I wonder if the champ thinks Chris can do it.
You know?
It didn't look like he was thinking that our Chris Mulcahy could actually beat him or at least finish the sub. He didn't really have faith in him.
If he doesn't get it done, he's going to have to answer to me. Because he cannot let me down. After that inspirational words I gave him this morning, he should be ready to go.
Well, I guess we'll just see how inspirational they were.
We will. I got a lot riding on that young man.
No, the guy that won last year, he's quite a character. I mean,
I like him too.
It's going to be a really fun segment coming up. I can't wait for that.
A gallon of water the night before. That's a lot of fluid.
That's what That's what
less
competitive
than 2
eaters.
gallons.
You got to stretch that out a little bit.
You do. You got to stretch it.
It's an exercise for your.
You got to get it in your system and out of it real quick.
All right.
How fast can you eat a cheesesteak? The Submarine House has issued that challenge again this year.
Chris Mulcahy has accepted the challenge on behalf of all of us here at Fox 45 in the morning.
Chris.
He is at the Submarine House. Let's check in with him now, where it looks like he's been warming up, getting ready to go, ready to chow down on some submarines. Chris, you got to do it in 16 minutes.
No backing out now, Chris.
I have to do it in 16 minutes, but never before in my life have I been intimidated by a sandwich. This is pure intimidation, and also my opposition across from me is pretty intimidating as well. Just seeing his championship photo on the wall, it really was the intimidation factor. But all right, I think it's time for me to put down the microphone and start picking up the sandwich. Can we get the countdown, please?
On your mark, get set, cheesesteak.
All right.
On your mark, it's that cheesesteak. I love that.
I've got 8:35:20 as the official time.
How fast do you think you're going to do this? We'll probably go for about 4.5, 5 minutes today. Look at how cool and collected he is.
Less talking, more eating there, Mulcahy. Less talking, more eating. Now pace yourself, young man. Don't shove.
Wow.
Don't feel like you got to shove it all down right away.
That was a big line of cheese hanging from his mouth. And the champ is giving him the stare down too.
He's got to remember he's got 16 minutes.
Wow.
And he doesn't. He's got to run his own race.
Does that make you hungry?
I hope he's listening to me in the IFB. He's got to run his own race. He can't be intimidated by the guy across from him.
He's staring
He doesn't
at him
have
now.
to beat that guy. He's just got to get it done in 16 minutes.
I think he should try to beat him too.
So okay, there's the timer right there. So Chris, take your time.
15-14.
Slow and steady does it. I think
Don't
he can
choke
get it
on
done.
the cheese. Make sure to chew carefully and swallow.
That's right.
We don't want to have to do or not us. We're not
get
there.
that-
We don't want someone to do the Heimlich on you.
He'll get that first one done, and then he's going to have to dig deep and find that extra motivation to bring it home.
All right, we're going to stay with Chris. So don't go anywhere. You'll see if he finishes that. Big development in the Super Duper Cheesesteak Challenge. We need to go right now to Chris Mulcahy to see how he is doing. But it's not him that is making the huge news. Chris Mick, the champ over here, He's done. How long did it take him, Dan?
It took him just under 3 minutes, about 2:45.
And now he's just sitting across the table staring at Chris trying to eat the
Well,
sandwich.
I hope he's giving him some encouragement, some suggestions. Now look, Mulcahy is...
Chris, can you talk to us? Can you hear us and talk to us? Or
he should do less talking and more eating. I don't know if he can hear us right now anyway. Right now, he is 6 minutes into this challenge. Okay, so he's got...
Look at his face.
He's got another 2 minutes to finish off that first sandwich, and he's got to power through the second one.
Oh, don't you...
Oh, man.
No, he didn't take a bite of Chris's sandwich.
He's helping him out.
Or maybe he's still hungry. He got a little lettuce on his lip. Oh, no. Oh, come on.
He's putting him to shame. Well, these are very unexpected developments here in the...
now Chris is going to have to eat the same sandwich the other guy bit into.
All right. Well, we're going to have to get a ruling on that to see if that counts for him eating 2 complete sandwiches.
I don't know. 8:52. We got to move on. We're coming back to him now.
And we're seeing Mulcahy in the monitor. He's got just, coming up on 1 minute left to go.
Oh, wow. 59
He's trying
seconds.
to polish off the back half of that sandwich. I told him to dig deep to, but he's
struggling.
He is struggling.
Chris, can you hear us?
I can hear you, Megan.
Okay, how do you feel?
I'm now swaddling the sandwich instead of actually eating it. I'm sweating, I am exhausted, and Chris across from me has just been watching me. He even took those 2 bites.
You have the shakes.
I don't even know what to say right now. I have so much sandwich left. Dan, I let you down. Dan, I'm so sorry I let you down. I still have food in my mouth. I can't chew anymore.
Honestly, you're not just doing this for TV. Tell the viewers at home, you really couldn't finish that sandwich?
Yeah, well, I really wanted to, but then and now we have the last 10 seconds, so obviously I have failed at the point. 5 seconds, but no, I couldn't do it. It's a very delicious sandwich. Don't get me wrong there. But, I think I was too... Yep, there goes the beep. There goes the beep. That is the beep of failure for me, Megan. That is the beep of failure. But, all right, you know what? Enough with me. Let's actually talk to a true champion. Chris, how did you do that?
Just chewed.
Hey, you just chewed. I was doing the exact same thing as you. I thought I was doing good. Bite 3, bite 4, I was like, I got this. Around bite 5, I don't know what happened. Did you even swallow?
Yeah, I swallowed most of it. My secret was try to dump it down my front. That's how I get it done.
See, I should have worn bigger pockets. I could have stuffed part of the sandwich in there, and you guys would have never known. All right, so looks like I did everything wrong to get this right. I didn't drink the water. I starved myself, and I'm not going to be eating lunch, I don't think. I'm just going to keep this in my possession. But, all right, are you going to be competing at any more of these?
I'm in the finals, man. Straight ticket to the finals.
Well, I guarantee you will not be seeing me there. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think you're a worthy adversary, but you probably wouldn't hold up real well in the finals.
That hurts. That really does hurt.
Honestly, Chris, your face is getting red. Were you sweating?
I have been sweating. As soon as I started eating, there are some light hot peppers that are really not even that hot. I felt like I was running a marathon. It was the pressure that was on my shoulders, and then watching that clock every second was daunting, and it was just mocking me. It was.
Well, I hope Chris. I hope you can learn from this experience, and you've let down everyone here at Fox 45. We'll talk privately when you come back.
He's still eating. You're still trying. There you go.
I'm going to eat the sandwich.
Effort. He's trying to
I don't
finish
care.
the
16 hours? I can do 16 hours. This sandwich is going to be mine by the end of the day. So I guarantee it. Well, Fox 45, I'm so sorry that I let you down, but there's always next year.
All right.
Always
practice
next
up.
year. All right. Well, I hope he learns from his mistakes.